sign, you must be spiritual. Spirituality is a recipe for attaining heights in any cadre of life. Men don't just rise. They rise on the wings of being spiritual. I can tell you without mincing words that if Ezekiel was not spiritual, he wouldn't have had God in the first place. And number two, he wouldn't have survived that attack. I would like you to know that true life begins when you start being spiritual. True life begins when you start being spiritual. Nothing moves or nothing gravitates towards you unless on the platform of spirituality. Nothing good gravitates towards a man except on the premise of being spiritual. Life can never be balanced but on the premise of spirituality. It took Ezekiel's spiritual signals to be able to hear from God. Child of God, it will take a lot of spiritual investment to be able to unravel the mysteries around men. Ezekiel would have been praying for the resurrection of his wife. Meanwhile, it is God who was involved. So that sometimes, if you're not careful, you'll be praying against God to God. Do you understand? Sometimes, if you're not careful, because of lack of spirituality, you'll be praying against what God is doing to God himself. Oh God, I bind this, I bind that. Meanwhile, God himself is involved. If Ezekiel was not spiritual, he would have gone to hold the wife, the head of his wife. Come back to life. Come back to life. And that's many of us our story. Because of lack of spirituality, we are fighting God's agenda concerning our lives. Am I talking to you at all? In Romans 8 verse 26, for to be carnally minded is death. To be carnally minded is death. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Child of God, I want you to know it is very, very dangerous to walk about without being spiritual. What you call a loss is somebody's level of spirituality that has disadvantaged you. And in this era, we are living in the era of so much carnality. Carnality everywhere. We are carnal. Sometimes, because I'm a prophet by the grace of God, if I look at the actions of men, gradually they are moving from spirituality and they are now operating with the mind. They will start using their mind, thinking with their minds, operating with their minds. Meanwhile, they have forgotten that spirituality existed before the mind, that celestiality existed before the cerebrum. You must be spiritual. There's no way God can make you a kingdom sign but on the premise of spirituality. We have lost many positions, lost many men, because we are carnal. And please forget about church. Forget about church. Because we have many carnal people that call themselves Christians. Very, very carnal.